So my niece has fallen in love with orzo since she ate my orzo puttanesca, so I wanted to use up the orzo and make a creamy and cheesy dish for her. So I took inspiration from this creamy garlic parmesan sauce that is usually paired with this grilled smoky paprika chicken and served either as is or with some pasta. So I used that sauce, veganized it, added some orzo to it, also threw in a bit of spinach because hey, some greens. Then I took the tofu and coated it in this delicious paprika garlic mixture along with some cornstarch and grilled that up so that it looks like a chicken breast. Sliced that up, put it on the creamy orzo, topped with some vegan parmesan, and oh my god, it made a super delicious dish. It has this creamy orzo which is cheesy and garlicky, and it is topped with this grilled, roasted, delicious tofu and topped with some fresh parsley and vegan parmesan, and it tastes delicious, it is hearty and it's comforting and it comes together really quickly. To make this garlic parmesan orzo with paprika tofu, use extra firm tofu and press it for 15 minutes to remove the extra moisture. Meanwhile, you can chop up some onion, some garlic and some fresh parsley or basil or whichever other herb you want to use. Then get the spices and flavors ready as well. Then we slice up our tofu into half-inch or less thick slices, and you can shape these tofu slices into a chicken breast as well by removing some of the edges so that it kind of looks like a chicken breast. You don't need to waste that tofu. You can add that to the creamy sauce later on, or you can give it to your dogs. Both my dogs love fresh tofu. I don't know why, but they just love it. After shaping the tofu, take a shallow bowl and add all the ingredients for the tofu into the bowl. That's the smoked paprika, garlic powder, some black pepper, parsley, cornstarch, salt. If you want it hotter, then add some cayenne as well. Mix that up really well and spread that mixture in the shallow bowl. Then take each tofu slice, then put it in the bowl and coat it with the cornstarch mixture. Just flip the tofu slice all around in the bowl, even on the edges, so that the cornstarch mixture can stick to all of the edges of the tofu. Lightly tap the tofu to remove any excess and repeat for all the tofu slices. Now heat up a skillet over medium-high heat, add some oil. Once the oil is hot, place these coated tofu slices in the skillet and let them cook undisturbed for 2 to 3 minutes. Then flip them on the other side and let them cook for another 2 minutes or so. Then flip them on the thinner edges and cook them for 15 to 20 seconds as well. And then remove these tofu slices from the skillet. Let them cool for a little bit before slicing, and then we'll use them to top our creamy orzo. To cook the orzo, bring a large pot of water to a boil. Once the water is boiling, add some salt and the orzo and mix in and cook the orzo until it is cooked to your preference. Then drain the orzo, splash it with cold water, add a teaspoon of olive oil and mix that in and set that aside while you make your cream sauce. Heat the skillet to medium or medium-low heat, add some oil or vegan butter, add your minced garlic and mix in for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then add in the onion and a good pinch of salt and mix in. Also, when you add the onion, increase the heat to medium if you were over medium-low. Continue to cook until the onion is evenly golden. Add splashes of water every now and then to help the onion cook evenly. It'll take about 6 to 8 minutes for the onion to be nicely golden. Once the onion is golden, add in all of the spices and flavors. That's your onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, nutritional yeast and salt. Add a half a cup of water to mix the spices into the onion. Add in your vegan yogurt or vegan cream cheese and a tablespoon of flour mixed in 2 tablespoons or more of water. You want to mix the flour into the water so that it doesn't get lumpy. Add in more water and mix in and bring to a boil. Mix the cream cheese into the mixture until it is smooth and there are no lumps. Depending on the brand of the cream cheese, it might take a bit longer to mix the cream cheese in, while the yogurt will mix in much faster. If you don't want to use any of these non-dairy substitutes, you can also use some cashew cream, which is just blended up cashews. Just blend a third cup of cashews with a cup of water and add that to the skillet instead of the water. Mix that up, bring that to a boil. Then add in some vegan cheese like Parmesan or mozzarella or both. That's optional. Then add in the spinach and then taste and adjust the flavor. Add some herbs if you like. Add a splash of balsamic vinegar or some lemon juice for some tang if you like and mix in and let it start to come to a boil. Then fold in the cooked orzo or cooked pasta of choice and then simmer for about a minute and switch off the heat. Slice up the grilled tofu to look like chicken and put it on the creamy orzo. Add a sprinkle of fresh herbs like fresh parsley or basil and some vegan parmesan and serve this creamy garlic parmesan orzo immediately. It is just fantastic when it is hot and creamy and the parmesan is just about melting with the hot and crispy tofu on top. You can make variations of this by using different spices on the tofu, like some Cajun spice will be wonderful on the tofu. You can add in some sun-dried tomatoes or a little bit of tomato paste into the creamy sauce to change the flavors. You can add in some Italian herbs, just play around and make this recipe your own. It is easy, delicious, and a perfect weeknight meal. You can pre-make the orzo and store it for about a day in the fridge and then make the cream sauce and fold in the orzo. You want to make the grilled tofu fresh because it is crispy and smoky and delicious right off of the skillet. This recipe is easily made nut-free if you use nut-free vegan parmesan and vegan cream cheese or non-dairy cream. To make it soy-free, you can use soy-free proteins like chickpea flour tofu, pumpkin seed tofu, or some seitan, or some chickpeas or beans. To make it gluten-free, use gluten-free orzo or gluten-free pasta of choice and substitute cornstarch for the flour. Do try this recipe and do let me know in the comments how you liked it. If you're looking for more pasta recipes, do try my Marry Me pasta that also has an amazing grilled tofu. You can also try my skillet lasagnas, like my French onion skillet lasagna or my spinach alfredo skillet lasagna, where the lasagna sheets cook in the same pan along with the sauce. You can use other pasta or orzo in those dishes instead of the lasagna sheets as well. I have plenty of pasta recipes on the blog. Do try my creamy mushroom fettuccine, my lemon pasta, my rose sauce pasta, and so many more. If you do try this recipe, do let me know in the comments how you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan meals, for Indian recipes, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.